Birdman for the Arizona White Mountain Podcast. Ready for the community shout. Here we are in mid-September and headed toward the end and into October and all the fun that it will bring. We're going to start off this morning with the Pinetop Lakeside Chamber of Commerce. I got with me Julie Dopp. How are you?
I am well. How are you, Rob?
Good. So the COVID crap, and I'm calling it that, because COVID can't get upset at us, has caused us all kinds of fun when it comes to events and activities. You guys did a pivot on an event that I got to say, you know, kudos. I think everybody's giving you kudos for what you're doing here. Fall Festival has always been in one place, congregated, and instead of going, oh, we can't do it, we give up, you spread it all over town.
Yes.
And I mean, wow, did you spread it all over town?
Yes,
so
we did.
Tell us about this. This is the map. I'll hold up for a second while you talk.
Okay, so the map is of Pinetop Lakeside, and we're starting out at Nine Pines Motel as our first vendor, and Rosie's Roadshow. And then we're going to be at little locations all along White Mountain Boulevard so that people can not only see our vendors, but they can see our businesses. More importantly, we want the businesses to profit from this event besides just the vendors.
Right. So, yeah, and I mean, that's always been sort of like, it's a large event, so it brings people to the community to drive the commerce overall. But this is actually literally taking them to their front doorstep, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Now, the car show, of course, was canceled. There may be some cars out at places. There's no official car show, just so people understand that. You didn't organize a car show.
I did not organize a car show. I did ask all the cars to come and drive around.
Yeah, so you may or may not see cars. Don't be expecting that as part of the whole deal and everything. Now, is there something going on at Charlie Clark's, and is there something going on that's officially part of this?
Yes, there is. So Charlie Clark's is not allowed to have any congregations. So what we have done is we have put the show is behind Charlie Clark's Orchard in the parking lot that's across Penrod and Cypress.
Okay.
And
back behind it near the creek, right?
Yeah, back behind it near the creek. There was a show there on Labor Day weekend that turned out really well.
Okay.
All the vendors were quite happy. And then, what was the next question?
I knew that was, so that's officially part of it. And then I think the town of Pinetop Lakeside, at their area, is there going to be some stuff too?
There's going to be some stuff inside the town of Pinetop Lakeside. I do want to make a special mention to St. Mary's of the Angels is having their pies that they sell every year on Saturday are going to be inside the gates of Charlie Clark's.
Okay, awesome. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And there's going to be people at the Chamber. There's going to be some people at Robert Pico, Double B Lodge, the wine wine in our pines. No, that's us.
That's you.
Wine Mountain. That's
Wine
an event
Mountain,
we have.
yeah.
Yes.
So this all starts Friday.
Friday at 4 p.m.
Yep.
is the official start-off time. Anybody that is not inside Charlie Clark's is available to start anytime they want.
Okay.
After 10.
Okay. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all this weekend.
All this weekend.
All over the town of Pinetop Lakeside.
All over the town of Pinetop Lakeside.
Cool. Anything else?
I need volunteers. If anybody would like to volunteer, please come volunteer.
And if you want to get a map that we showed, where do you get those?
The maps are going to be available at the Chamber, Charlie Clark's, and at the Town Hall. They are going to be a $2 charge for the map.
Okay.
And they are a collector's item, and all of the businesses that are within Pinetop Lakeside are listed on there.
Awesome. Thank you. Once again, Julie Dopp with the Chamber of Commerce for the town of Pinetop Lakeside. Okay, hey, hanging out here still in the studio, and now I've got with me Mr. David Ross.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So I see you around town playing music.
That I am.
Normally, sometimes you're walking around and eating and stuff, but most specifically recently at the Lion's Den.
That's correct.
And I want to point out about the Lion's Den. So you'll go by the Lion's Den, you'll see all these cars in a parking lot. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's packed. And then you go inside the Lion's Den, you're like, where are the people at? Because it's huge. If you haven't been in the Lion's Den in the last year or so, it's huge inside. and outside. So they got a huge outside area, and all those people are not only that parking lot isn't just what's in the Lions Den, but it's the people going to the restaurant next door too.
That's
So don't get excited until you go inside, and then of course the outside of the inside of the Lions Den, as if that's not, because they've got a bar, they've got a back bar, and they got a way back bar, don't they?
the way back bar.
Yeah. So
And a secret bar.
and a secret. Shh, we don't talk about the secret bar. First rule, secret
Got to
bar.
know all the right people.
So, anyways, you play music up here. How long you been doing that?
I've been playing music all my life, but playing up here just started actually when I bought a home up here in January, and I started focusing on looking to get some gig work up here. And so starting in January for the most part, and got really to the point where I was overbooked.
Overbooked?
Yeah, I just had to give away some stuff that I didn't prefer playing at. And so I feel very fortunate to be playing at all the venues I'm playing at. They're all very nice places.
So let's mention them. Where are you at?
I play most every Thursday night at Long Wong's, otherwise known as Two Hippies, just down the road over here. I play Friday mornings, Thursday night from 5 to 8 for the eve dinner hour. And Friday mornings I'm playing at Annie's from 11 till 2. I play a private event every Friday night from 5 to 8. Can't go into that. Quiet. And most every Saturday I'm playing at Wine Mountain.
Okay.
And then alternating depending on how it gets arranged I'm playing at the Orchard or at the Lions Den. And we're coming up to the end of this musical season. Unless things shift around, we can play inside. So, but I've been really busy and grateful that I am.
Good. Awesome. Good music.
Thank you.
What is your genres span?
Well, I go from anywhere from the 40s up until now. But basically, my business card says that I play all the music you love to hear. So I try and go out and mingle with the audience. That's my show. And find out what they want to hear. Because when you're playing as much as I do, 15 to 20 hours a week, it's hard to pick them. It's easier when I say, Rob, what do you want to hear?
Right.
And it's like, oh, I love the Eagles, or I love the Beatles, or I love Neil and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. What do you know from this? Or Little Feat, or the thousands of bands or songs. And hopefully I've got close to 500 songs in my repertoire.
It's like a human Pandora over here.
Well, yeah, no, thank goodness for the internet and and good music apps, because hard to remember all the music I can remember for the most part, but the words escape me at this point.
Yeah, remember buying cheap books?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
or
now
it's fake books.
it's all-
Now you just go online and it's boom.
It'll
There.
fit all on
Yeah,
here.
it's crazy. We used to have fake books that were like
Yeah, no,
great books
pages
and had the
pages.
chords and yeah.
And I know a lot of people that still use them, and I'm amazed that they keep them organized the way they do, and they know, because you have to have it in alphabetical order by artist,
Right.
and then in alphabetical order by song if you're going to try and find. Someone asks for, give me something by John Denver, give me something by Jim Croce, and then you got to go find the song or whatever. Or I want to hear this song. So I feel fortunate to have the.
So you played music pre-COVID,
right.
and now in the midst of I'm calling it the COVID crap because like I said, I don't care if COVID gets upset at me.
No. I hope it doesn't get. Hope it doesn't get upset you. That's all. It's been all outdoors, outdoor venues,
Okay.
and that is
And no dancing because we're in footloose phase.
Well, I think I think it's more. My perspective on that is, and I get it. No congregating. I mean, I wish that the governor had said that it was. We don't want you dancing in congregated places, but you can dance at your tables. I understand they're doing that in Vegas.
Oh.
They're saying you can dance at your table, which would be most couples just want to
Vegas
get up.
has table dance?
Well, the other table dance. So I think that would have been more appropriate. I really feel for a lot of people, I've had conversations with people that, like for myself, I really don't feel inclined to go to a place that doesn't have some type of music.
Right.
I really enjoy going out when there's live music. If I'm going out with my wife to spend money on a dinner, to go out and enjoy ourselves, I like to either listen to live music, whether it's a solo guy or a small group, duo, trio, or a full band. And then if we feel like getting up and dance, we'll dance. But then there are other people that really go out just to be able to dance. And I understand their dilemma right now. They're really at odds with this whole thing. They want to go out and support the institutions that, like, you have the Orchard and you have the Den, that are huge outdoor venues. And yet they feel kind of stymied by the fact that they feel that they can't dance.
Right.
But if I think had the edict had been a little bit different worded, everything is in presentation.
Yep.
How we said, yeah, it's okay to dance at your table. If you want to dance with the group you're at, then fine. But we just don't want to have a large congregation on a dance floor. It would have made a lot more people a lot happier.
Cool. So David Ross, make sure you can follow him on Facebook and check
Yeah.
out to see where he's at and go say hey and
Thank you so much.
dance at your table.
I hope so.
Thank you. Hey, that's going to be it for this week's Arizona White Mountains podcast here with the Community Shout. I want to remind everybody, be nice, be pleasant. Realize restaurants are dealing with 50% capacity and they're overwhelmed. We've got more people up there than we normally got. So just relax, take a moment and be nice and be respectful both in person and online. I'm Birdman. If I don't see you around town, like I always say, I'll catch you right here on the web. It's a wrap.